and I'm not sure that they know where that came from. I mean, there was some similarities there, I think, but from what they told me, there was never, that was never the intention. It was a standalone film for its own thing.
And then, was it always set, the roles that you were casted, like it was always, you were always acting and you were always the collector? Was it always like that? Was it supposed to be like that? Or did you cast for different roles in the movie?
Well, I mean, I came on last minute. They wanted 5 or 6 dudes before they wanted me. I literally got the job on a Thursday, was on a plane Friday, shooting Monday. So I was like the backup to the backup to the backup choice. So yeah, I mean, it was completely by chance that I ended up doing the movie.
In my case, I was only on the second film. In my case, I was only on the second film, the collection. There was a different actor from the first movie, Juan Fernandez, and I came in early before the movie the first movie was even made. Our stunt coordinator, I'm friends with him and I work with him quite a bit, and we wanted to do, Marcus wanted to shoot a trailer for this movie. They knew they had the movie written, but they needed a trailer. So we came in and shot pieces of the movie just for a trailer, then show the people to give us the money to make the actual film. So I actually never worked on the actual film, but I came in to work on the trailer, didn't work on the first one, and then ended up being the collector of the second film.
And following then, being in the trailer, not being in the first and then in the second, did you feel up for it, or were you like, oh, I gotta do a really good job now because there is a sequel and everything, or were you like, yes, finally, I can go on this movie?
Well, when I did the trailer, I wasn't playing the collector. I was a stunt rigger. We were in charge of putting wires. We had a girl who was hung. We had to pick her up by her neck, but not really. We used our, stunt harnesses and wires, and so that was my job, was to help, behind the scenes, not on camera. And I don't even know if Juan Fernandez had been hired yet as the actor. It was just, I think it was Steve, one of our other stunt guys who doubled Juan Fernandez in the first movie, was the guy in the mask. But when I came onto the when I found out that I was going to be playing the collector in the collection, I studied the first film quite a bit because I wanted to keep it as true to Juan's performance, as true to the characters, how the character was portrayed from the first film to the second film, but I wanted to put my own little twist on it as well.
And then, well, when it came to the critics, they didn't give you, a handshake that good job. They were rather harsh on the film, but it still turned out to be something really big on the fan base level. Did you always feel like that when you produced it? That you said, I can tell this is something special that fans are gonna watch and watch over?
Well, I mean, first of all, fuck critics, because how do you objectively talk about a film? And I don't care what the genre is. I mean, it's no different than hanging a painting on the wall and asking 100 people what they think about it. You may love the colors, I may hate the colors. It's so subjective. I say fuck them. I don't listen to anything that any of them say. I mean, honestly, it's what the audience likes. I mean, it's not even up for me to really talk about like some sort of process or what it was for me or this or that. I mean, you either like it or you don't, and that's up for the audience to decide. And we have no control over that. We only have control over what we do on the day when we're filming, and that's the end of it. And after that, it's what everybody else thinks.
How long did it take to shoot? Well, this probably, but how long did it take for the movies to actually shoot? Was the second one longer to shoot, or was it, everyone knew the drill, or how was it?
The first movie was, we shot pretty quickly, like 18 days, and then the second one was probably close to 30 shooting days. So yeah, 6, 8 Yeah.
Once we went to make the collection, we had a lot longer to shoot it because we had more money, and we were able to build bigger sets and bigger gadgets and bigger traps, and because of the popularity of the first film. A lot of times these horror movies who are unknown, until they have popularity, they can't get money to make them, and then once they can get more money involved, then you can start implementing more of your ideas and more of your creativity. You have more freedoms to be more creative and to get a little bigger sets, more elaborate gags, and more guns and more blood and more action. And so that was the benefit of the second movie. We had the first movie to set a precedent and get a fan base going.
Are there any fans that would like to ask a question being present here? Möchte jemand eine Frage stellen? Ich übersetze auch. Bisher? Nothing? We have shy fans on Friday. It's always the same. Yeah, each year they're like, but we have some more. So, did you guys, this is some fun questions now. Did you guys have pranks on set that you did on each other, or the cast and the crew with each other? Was there some pranks you could share? Or was it like a pretty serious set?
Yeah, there was a few. I mean, from the first one, the collector, Juan Fernandez, who played the collector, he was a little eccentric, a little out there. So I never really knew what to expect when we were filming. He was doing some pretty crazy shit. So I would get things like deer piss and pour in his boots, stick them under the heater. I'd put my cigarettes out in his tea a lot. I mean, just anything and everything I could do to get back at him. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But I mean, honestly, we were just getting banged up so much and physically that you just wore out, you know.
Did you get to take anything home from the set? Any memorabilia?
Yeah, just lots of scars. Yeah.
Really got like injured several times, like you can remember now. Yeah.
Yes. I think you both were back in the film.
Yeah. Anytime you do a film, if there's any type of hand-to-hand combat, there's always, and it's never just like we rehearse, because we can rehearse these fights over and over and over, but when you get on set, they start